If you really can't afford one of the two better games in this video, go play some games on Newgrounds instead. You'll probably have a better time.
This guy's an idiot! What a stupid video! Doesn't he know that Paladins is still in beta?
Now hold on there, my misinformed miscreant!
Ah! What was that?
It's me, Timmy! Did you know that just because a developer says—
Not again! Mom!
Hey now, you get back here, you rambunctious rascal! I was not done with you yet!
You're lucky my mom's not home!
Now, did you know that just because a developer says that a game is in beta does not mean that it's actually in beta?
But it's their game! They are what they say they are!
Aha! But that is where you're wrong. Beta has a more specific meaning than you would think.
What do you mean?
I'm glad you asked, Timmy. Please watch this instructional video. Software development is a long and challenging process that goes through many phases. A problem that we're seeing lately, though, is that many game developers either don't fully understand the meaning of these phases or misuse them intentionally for the sake of marketing. Now, what do I mean by that? Many of you are probably already aware that a game being in beta means that it isn't quite done yet. You're not wrong, but there's more to the definition of beta than just that. When a piece of software is in beta phase, that means that it's feature complete, or that everything is already developed and in the product, and is just in need of some polishing and fine-tuning and bug fixing. Now let's compare that to alpha, where things are still being created and figured out and implemented by the developers. During this phase, you'll often see large, sweeping changes to features that would normally be set in stone in a beta or full release. Of course, we're specifically talking about pre-release here, so large patches or expansions after release are excluded from this distinction. As I mentioned earlier, we're seeing a trend of more and more game developers pretending that alpha doesn't even exist, and then saying that their often changing feature incomplete game is beta instead of saying it's an alpha like they should. So what, you may say? All that really matters is that we know that a game isn't finished yet. Well, yes and no. The title of alpha or beta carries with it a certain level of expectation from the end user. If it's in alpha, you can expect patches to introduce new features and systems that were previously missing from the game. If it's in beta, however, you should expect all of these features and systems to be present and complete, even if they're buggy or ugly. The big difference here is in how defined the main gameplay is during these phases. There should be very little tangible gameplay differences between beta and the full release. The moment a game hits the public eye, managing expectation is just as important as managing the game. As a completely detached example without pointing any fingers at any game specifically, if a player knows what the differences are between alpha and beta and plays a game that is in closed beta, how do you think that player will react when that game changes a main gameplay system to be completely different than what it was before? Well, I guess that's a loaded question with an answer that changes from person to person, but you can probably already guess how I feel about it. What it comes down to is this. When software claims that it's beta, I'm gonna judge it as a beta. Contrary to what some may think, throwing up a forum post saying that this is the way we do beta does not change the actual definition of what beta means. Ultimately, I think this is happening because it's easier to market a beta than it is an alpha. I'm no market researcher, but I think that the reason some game developers are afraid to use the alpha tag is because they want to lure people in who don't want to get involved with an incomplete product. Unfortunately for them, this can backfire. People who don't want to get involved with a product in the alpha stage have their reasons, but the ones who do are the people that game developers should want. These voluntary alpha testers can bring genuine excitement and passion for a game that will help foster the game's and the community's growth. But lying to the players for the sake of marketing can lead to a poor reception from the community that may lead to bad press and a confused player base.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, I guess the video wasn't so stupid after all.
That's right, Timmy. And let's not forget that Overwatch's closed beta began at the end of October 2015, and the main gameplay never saw any significant changes all the way through release.
Oh wow, you're right! So does that mean that Paladins is actually in alpha and not beta?
That's right, you pernicious pumpernickel!
What does that even mean?
Indeed. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video about the differences between alpha and beta. This is a video I've been wanting to make ever since the Battleborn vs. Paladins vs. Overwatch video blew up, and I hope you liked it. If you've had any experience with alpha or beta versions of games in the past, positive or negative, please let me know in the comments section below. And if you liked the video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and remember to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this from me in the future. Or, if you'd rather see more stuff now, you can just click on this conveniently placed annotation to watch my list of silly details that I found in Overwatch. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Twitter at ingeniousclown, and I will see you next time.